A few years ago, I was working for an engineering company as a detailing drafter, and I was given a project to detail a 3D model. The architect had already created this 3D model in Revit, and now we had to convert it into construction documents. Back then, I didn't know anything about architecture or engineering, but I did know how to use AutoCAD, and I thought that was all that mattered. So I started drawing floor plans, sections, and elevations. Just like I had been taught in drafting school, I thought I was doing a great job too. But when I presented my drawings to the engineer in charge, he told me, "You're not understanding what the architect meant with these drawings. This is not what we need." He then took the drawings from me and spent the next hour explaining to me the intent of each drawing and how my details were not correct. When he was done, he redrew all the drawings in about 15 minutes. I was shocked at how different his drawings were from mine, and I was even more shocked at how fast he drew them. I had worked for about 4 hours on my drawings, and he beat me by 4-1. At that moment, I realized there was more to engineering and architecture than just knowing how to draft. There was something called engineering design, and I wanted to learn more about it. So here's the question. What's the difference between detailing and engineering? The simple answer is that one is a trade and the other is a profession. Detailing is a trade because you can learn the skills required to do it through practice and experience. On the other hand, engineering is considered a profession because it requires a license to practice, and that requires a degree in engineering, which typically takes 4 years of college. But let's talk about the real difference between the two. As a profession, engineers are responsible for designing structures that are safe, economical, and meet the client's needs. They use their knowledge of science and mathematics to solve problems related to the design, construction, and maintenance of buildings, bridges, roads, machines, and more. Engineering is a highly analytical and problem-solving oriented profession. The main objective of engineering is to design and develop innovative solutions that improve our quality of life and help us understand the world around us better. Engineers work in various industries such as construction, manufacturing, energy, and technology. They often work in teams with other professionals such as architects, designers, and project managers. Now let's talk about detailing. Detailers typically work under the direction of engineers and architects to produce construction documents. They use their knowledge of building systems and components to create detailed drawings and specifications that can be used to construct a building or structure. Detailers typically have a high school diploma or an associate's degree in drafting or a related field. They usually work in an office setting and may work on multiple projects at once. The main objective of a detailer is to create accurate and detailed drawings and specifications that can be used to construct a building or a structure. Detailers typically work in engineering and architecture firms, as well as construction companies. So the main difference between engineering and detailing is that engineers are responsible for the design, whereas detailers are responsible for the production of detailed drawings and specifications. Engineers have a broader scope of responsibilities and typically have a bachelor's degree, whereas detailers typically have a narrower scope of responsibilities and an associate's degree. However, both professions are important in the construction industry and require a unique set of skills and knowledge. I hope this video helped you understand the difference between engineering and detailing. If you're interested in learning more about either one, I'd recommend reaching out to a local engineering or architecture firm and asking if they offer internships or apprenticeship programs. You can also check out the websites of professional organizations for engineers and detailers to find more information about the profession. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.